Hello everybody. So I am a big fan of Canva for a lot of different reasons. You can see here from all the different projects I have. But the reason number one why I like Canva so much is making thumbnails, which I'll show you right now. So right here is kind of like the home page once you log in. I do have the Canva Pro version here, so it gives you a lot of different functionality. But for thumbnails, you can either go right here, or I'm just going to type it in, or I already have it saved. And you can see there's a lot of different templates for thumbnails here that you can use. What I'm going to do is just start from scratch here, a blank one. Once it opens up, the first thing I really like to do is just making sure that I save it, 2025, and Happy New Year's, everybody. So really there's no right or wrong way to make a thumbnail. Well, actually there probably is, but I would say the right way to make a thumbnail is just the one that fits your unique style. So however you like to make it, whether it's very simple or a lot going on in a thumbnail, it's the one that really fits your style. So at least for today, I'll kind of keep it simple, show you kind of like, the basics as far as thumbnail. So from here, what I like to do is I'm going to make a person. So what I'm going to do is there's an AI image generator here. I'm going to put in a little description of a picture that I want. So this is the prompt that I put here. Just wanting a man reaching up for the sky, pointing upwards, and I'm going to hit generate image. Let's see what comes back. So this is the first set here. I'm actually looking for something else, but let's see. All right, so I got a good image here that I like. So the first thing I'm going to do once I get this picture, I just want the person and not the background. I'm going to hit edit, or actually there's the background mover right here, BG's background. And this is going to scan it real quick and just remove it. And so this will kind of be the basis for my thumbnail here. This is one of like the center point here. I don't want this white background, so what I'm going to do is in elements, I'm going to put maybe a blue, dark blue gradient. I always like that background. I'm going to see all the different graphics that they have here. I like this one. I'm going to do right click, set image as background. You kind of see I want to make this guy stand out a little bit more. I'm going to put a little outline around him, which is kind of like, the hot and trendy thing to do on some thumbnails. So I'm going to do that right now. Have it clicked, edit, and right here in shadows, you just put outline, and you see the little black outline showed there. We want to make it stand out, so I'm going to make it to white. And let's see if I need to adjust the size or anything. That's about a good 17 size. I'm just going to kind of play around with the layout here, how he looks, and just making sure that he's nice and centered. I hit position and then center. There you go. From here, let's see the other things I'm gonna put in my thumbnail. Let's do a Canva. And since this is a thumbnail video, Canva logo, graphics, perfect. So we have this here on top of, let's get a YouTube logo as well. Any good ones? Yeah, I'll just use this one here. And so what I'm going to do is resize these down. I want to make also these logos stand out as well. I want to make sure they're also a good size. But in elements, I'll put maybe white blur. Let's see if that works out well. So it might be hard to see, but these are white blurs over here. I want something circular maybe. Yeah, perfect. So what I'm going to do, this is a white blur. Size it down, and so I'll move the Canva logo in front of it to layer, bring to front, and in order for these two to kind of stay together, I hit the highlight both. So I click on the Canva one, I click on the other one while holding down shift and group it together. So now we have something like this, and then I'll do the same thing for the YouTube one. I believe it was this one, a circular, and I'll move this one to the front. I'll just straighten it out just for now. And so I'll group these together as well. I want to make sure these are both somewhat lined up, so position toward the middle. It kind of takes a little trial and error as far as seeing like what the right layout is, but I'm comfortable with this so far. And we just want to put a simple text on it. Text box, and if you want to do pre kind of a templated text box, there's a bunch over here, but I'm just going to do a simple one over here. Move it upwards. All right, perfect. So one thing I want to do is change the font color to white so it stands out a little bit more. Let's see if I can do an effect with this as well. So I want an outline, maybe a black border. So that's what's gonna look like. I'm gonna play around with some of the fonts here. I'll change it to Gogolin. See how that looks here. Close it up a little bit, and now we can resize it to be a bigger one. Get a little bit more room. There we go. Position it to the center. A thumbnail. To make it stand out a little bit more, the title at least. I'll put maybe fire emoji. I will group these two together. Group, and then also make sure the position is right into the center there. Yeah, so this is my simple thumbnail here, made with Canva. You can kind of see how quick it is and easy it is to build out thumbnails, whether you want something simple like this or another way. But let me show you real quick how to download it once you have a final product. So here you go to share, download. You want to make sure it's on PNG. It's going to give you little definitions for each one. So this is best for images. And I'm just going to hit download. And it usually just downloads to my download folder and it'll be all set to go. So thank you so much. Enjoy.